Alright. Oh shit. Damn. Need to find the hole before I continue. There we go. Crucio. I gotta get that shit. Anyway. Let's see what goal is. Should I learn a new spell? Imperial. Forgot what that was. I needed that. Let's see. Is this Imperial? Ooh. Temporarily forces enemies to fight as if they were your companion. Yeah. Let's go work on that. You know what I'm saying? Show them Shadow Time. Oh, Sebastian. Nice. What is this? Talk to Puppy. Fuck yeah. Shit, I need to see what this bitch is actually. Maybe. What the fuck? Oh, shit. How far I gotta go, motherfucker? Oh, okay. I guess I can just. I forgot if I can zoom this bitch. Oh. I didn't mean to set a waypoint. Ooh, damn, my fault.
I wonder who lives here.
I don't give a fuck who lives here. Where are my little demons? Whatever.
Ah, there you are.
I don't like how you call Highwing's name Chogan. You don't say this nigga name. Because I'm black, huh?
Mysterious.
You're here. Good.
No need to race now, my friend. Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I need some water.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
You gonna come in with me, motherfucker? I know this bitch ain't just... Oh.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
Speeders. Hufflepuff or afraid of spiders.
Confringo. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio.
That's just a chest. I ain't worried about it.
Bombarda. Confringo. Crucible.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep there.
Gosh. That's the bullshit.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
I have shit.
Repair.
Oh.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Oh,
Of course.
I thought.
I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I
Repair.
imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this arch.
Revelio. Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
What you want me to do with this?
Reparo.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Okay, definitely not Crucio.
Rependo. Arresto Momentum. Rependo. Revelio.
So there's something really important in there, is
Accio. Confringo. Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. need to find a safe way across.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Accio.
Wait.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help.
Huh? Wait.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
More bones.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You can't tell me it's still not done. Still not fucking done. Okay.
Revelio.
Oh, we gotta fight this.
Accio.
A flaming spider to blow it up.
Confringo.
More bones.
We've read the world.
Accio.
I shall see better.
Bones, yeah.
Revelio. Accio.
We're in the field, and soon eerie sounds come with the territory.
You've done it.
Yeah.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Shut the fuck up.
Nice.
That was not funny.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Why wouldn't I? I prefer not to yes.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Teach me
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
I got this shit. Alright, boom. Boom.
There we go. Something troubling ahead.
Fuck you. Alright. Imperial. Let's do this shit. Who wants some?
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Anyway.
Revelio.
Baby spiders.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio. Confringo.
I can walk through that?
Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Huh?
That worked. Keep going.
Okay, hold on.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay. No. Okay, what the fuck?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
I'm not confused. Okay, I did it. Whatever.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Yeah, I did not forgot about it. Fuck,
Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Accio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Oh. Really contain something as possible could benefit not only with the kind of the world, but a dark sacrifice involved. To release it into maybe too great until we know more. Please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
the note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Alright, hold on. Before I make that decision, you give me some water. So I can think with a level head. Feeling a little dehydrated, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Do I want to leave it alone? I want to take it. Oh yeah, that should be good as well. Alright,
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Okay. Looks like Anne might die.
Is that... ominous? Ominous.
Why the fuck
The
is
sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Let her break out.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Oh.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
I don't give a fuck. So it's right.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
I'm gonna kill some niggas. I'm not about to D, bro. Dead nigga. Nothing. Don't run. Not freeze your ass.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Do as you please. I'll kill all
Why, Sebastian?
Ooh, Radicadabra, 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 all y'all bitches, yeah, Radicadabra. I was looking for something. I forgot what. Oh, my charger. Where my block at? Alright, whatever. Block, my box, whatever y'all motherfuckers wanna call it, shit. Oh, happy day. Oh, this nigga texting me, but you, wait, oh shit. Alright, we back into it anyway. Gotta go to Undercroft. Yeah, I gotta go to this fuck ass school. Okay, well, like. I don't know, this look like the closest thing. I gotta remember this shit, fam. I started like a bitch.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented glue powder.
Man, I can't even jump off stairs.
What do you mean you won't be coming home for the holidays? Darling Aunt Philomena has come all the way from Guernsey! Well, the joke is on you, because now you won't be getting any of her goose and gooseberry pie! Ha!
Can I shoot still?
Confringo! Bombarda!
Push your arm,
Defender! Arresto momentum.
Nothing. That's some bullshit. Let me in this house. Sebastian. Let me stop. Let me stop smoking.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin.
I mean, I guess.
If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anna Crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Oh, wow.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
I mean, yeah, nigga, you teach me.
I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Spells, control niggas, torture niggas. I want to kill niggas next. Oh, God. What's this? Defeating a cursed enemy restores some of your. I don't even really give a fuck about that. What does this do? Offender has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Kills an enemy with Cadabra. Oh shit. That's fire. Almost called that shit crescendo. Dragon debris. The only schedule the dragon from the clutches of Poppy to discuss her next move. She wants to meet broomsticks. Spellcraft, Laura Mora, Deke, that's just another appearance. I guess I might get something from Poppy. What the fuck is this motherfucker trying to be that again? No, I forgot. It's not likes me. Where likes me? I don't fucking know. I'm just... Oh yeah, the broomsticks. Just say that.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Glad you came.
Who am I talking to? Shut up.
Over here.
I can't talk to this motherfucker. I gotta take a shit.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I just talked to her for no reason. Oh hell no. Alright, yeah, I'll take that shit off. Far as fucking.
What are you up to now?
Fucking mall. What's down here? Animals or people? Seem like people. Up on them. And give them some incentive.
We lived here.
Levioso!
Who's this, you?
Levioso!
Bombardier.
Levioso! Now I can fight back! Levioso! How's the view? Levioso!
Your poaching days are over.
Oh, those are poachers? I didn't know that shit.
How about some sightseeing?
I've seen billywigs with more sting. I hope. Nothing more than luck. I never...
Revelio. Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Faster! Away! A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
This is fucking Hogwarts. What the hell? Am I following the right shit? Hell no. What the hell am I doing? Wait. Bitch, wait. Hold the fuck up. God fucking damn, I did all that shit for nothing. Kinda pissed off at that.
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lord Gok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
This nigga, I'm not walking that. Damn, alright, so I gotta go over here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ah, there you are. Go!
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
What say we pick up the pace a bit? Slow down now. There we go. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Fuck it.
Who is looking at us? Revelio. Arresto momentum. Guardian Leviosa.
I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see.
We need to break its line of sight somehow.
We're already in it.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lid. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin.
Accio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing it is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
I'll be quiet.
Where are those plans gone?
I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio!
Yes, of course.
We're being watched. Behind the door. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here.
Revelio.
What could they be building?
This way. Move of a coward. Stop avoiding me.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Bombarder.
Rather unwise coming back in.
Confringo. Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
And don't worry. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo.
Revelio. Accio. Bombarder.
I've been fighting since before you were. Was that your best? You can't stop us.
Bombarder. How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found. must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Imagine this nigga finna get killed or some shit. Cause he helping us.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Can I shoot that?
Bombarda. Confringo. They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but
don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
My fault, I got sidetracked. Can I attack you? See, I see in the clip when you can attack the teachers, but is that like...
Revelio.
I mean, since I'm here, I guess I'll do a Merlin.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Oh. Okay.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Oh. For Give me your gut. Oh, your tongue. See, this is over here some poachers, maybe. Poachers.
Revelio.
What the fuck?
Confringo. Imperio. Bombarda. Confringo. Arresto. Arresto Mercy. Confringo. Bombarda.
You got that. Oh, how they suffer not much embarrassment. I think I'm good.
Revelio.
I'm here for the day. Who the fuck is you? Good, she's you.
Bombarda.
See.